After an unscheduled dry dock for the ambience repairs, which was last month in December 2022, Ambassador Cruise Line has announced that the lifeboat station repairs on board the ship are now complete and that the load testing is underway. The ambience is on schedule to depart from Bremerhaven for London Tilbury on Wednesday, the 4th of January, and then she will be welcoming guests on board the following day ahead of the Treasures of the Caribbean voyage. After a safety issue was discovered on board, the ship was sent for repairs to Germany on the 19th of December last month, as they could not be completed at the port of Tilbury. Due to this emergency, the cruise line cancelled its 3-day festive market getaway sailing on board the Ambience that was set to set sail on the 18th of December, as well as the subsequent Christmas and New Year Canary Islands cruise, which was scheduled to depart on the 21st of December. Now, the Ambience will depart from London on the 5th of January and will sail for 42 nights visiting Porto in Portugal, Funchal, Madeira, Mindelo, Cape Verde, Bridgetown in Barbados, St. George's in Grenada, St. Vincent and St. Martin and the Grenadines, Montego Bay in Jamaica, Santiago de Cuba in Cuba, and a few other destinations. Moving on to Norwegian Cruise Lines. So Norwegian Epic from Norwegian Cruise Lines arrived in the San Juan Bay, Puerto Rico, last month on the 23rd of December. This was precisely to kick off its Caribbean season. So the Norwegian Epic will home port in Puerto Rico for the winter here, and it will depart on a series of Caribbean cruises. The first voyage from San Juan was a 7-night Curaçao, Aruba and St. Kitts sailing which departed on the 23rd of December. The Norwegian Epic made calls to Oranjestad in Aruba, Willemstad, Curaçao, St. George's in Grenada, Castries and St. Lucia, St. Kitts before returning back to San Juan in Puerto Rico. On the 30th of December, the ship set sail on a 9-night Caribbean cruise which included Barbados and Aruba, and calling in other ports including Bonaire, Grenada, St. Lucia and Jamaica. In addition to this, the Norwegian Epic will be sailing in the Caribbean from last month, which is in December 2022, right until April 2023 before commencing its Mediterranean season, which starts in May 2023. Sailings will range and include cruises for 4, 9 and 10 day sailings, with a 4-day voyage to the Cannes in France, Livorno in Italy, Civitavecchia, Rome in Italy, and which departs from Barcelona, Spain. The Norwegian Epic certainly has interesting itineraries on offer for the first as well as the second quarter of 2023. Moving on to our next update for the new year, talking about new builds and new ships coming up in 2023, there are a total of 19 new ocean-going cruise ships that are set to make their debut in 2023. When talking about the approximate amount of berths or rooms, you're looking at 38,000 additional berths added to the cruise. Now the ships range from the ultra-luxury Seabourn Pursuit to 2 more ships from Virgin Voyages, as well as Carnival's 5,400 guest Jubilee, which is set to set sail from Galveston, Texas in late 2023. Of note is the debut of the Explorer 1 from Explorer Journeys, which is MSC Cruises' new luxury brand. Now, green ships are also a trend currently, and we'll get to see a lot of those in 2023. For example, the Euribia from MSC Cruises is set to be powered by LNG, as well as the Silver Nova, Carnival Jubilee, and Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, which all are scheduled to be delivered later this year, but won't start revenue service until 2024 next year. Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings grows by 2 ships with the second Prima class vessel, the Norwegian Viva, which starting cruising over the summer in 2023. The Regent 7 Seas Grandeur follows from Fincantieri in the 4th quarter of 2023. In addition to these big ships, there are 5 coastal-going ships, including 3 from American Cruise Lines and 2 from Havila. Of the 38,000 ocean-going berths set to be delivered this year, the ships are an average of 2,031 guests and being built at a cost of $562 million each, for a total of 2023 order book value, which sits at around $10.7 billion. Now, when we talk about the shipyards which are actually building these ships, the Fincantieri workshop in Italy is set to deliver 8 ships, and Chantiers de l'Atlantique, which is in France, will deliver 2. Meanwhile, Myers Turku will deliver the Icon of the Seas, and Meyer Werft, which is in Germany, will hand over Silver Nova and Carnival Jubilee. Moving on to an update from Carnival Liberty. The Carnival Liberty from Carnival Cruise Lines is set to reposition itself to New Orleans from next year. Now, switching places with the Carnival Glory, which currently sets sails from the port, the vessel will kick off a series of cruises to the Caribbean and the Bahamas, departing from the Big Easy in May 2024. Departing from its Louisiana home port on Sundays, the Conquest-class ship is set to offer 2 different week-long itineraries to the Western Caribbean, in addition to 7-night itineraries to the Bahamas and Eastern Caribbean. This new itinerary will include popular ports of call such as Cozumel, Costa Maya, Belize, Montego Bay in Jamaica, Grand Cayman Islands, Mahogany Bay, Freeport, as well as Nassau. So the Carnival Liberty will also sail a special 14-night Carnival journey from New Orleans in December 2024. Sailing to the Panama Canal and the Southern Caribbean, the 2-week itinerary features visits to Grand Cayman, Aruba, Curacao, Cartagena, Colon, Puerto Limon, as well as Cozumel. The Carnival Liberty has a maximum guest capacity of 2,974 guests and entered service in the year 2005 as the 4th vessel in Carnival's Conquest class of ships. In addition to a variety of dining, entertainment, and activity options, the 110,000-ton ship offers 22 lounges and bars, 4 swimming pools, a 214-foot-long water slide, a large health and fitness center, as well as Carnival Seaside Theatre, which is an oversized poolside LED screen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our latest cruise news update for the 3rd of January 2023. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And yes, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing to stay updated with the latest cruise news updates. Until next time, you take care and stay safe.